Come on out. The riot is over.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The most effective rule in all of politics is your life better than it was 4 years ago? That's it. This is the biggest winning campaign strategy. Is your life better than 4 years ago? 4-year terms as president of the United States. So who did a better job? This is how Ronald Reagan won in a landslide. This is how Richard Nixon won in a landslide. This is how every landslide election happens, and it's the best question to ask. So let's go ahead and check in on the internet right now, really quickly, before we check in on the stock market. Get your fire extinguishers ready and your defibrillators. So Kamala Harris still has the chutzpah, I guess you could say, to have this clip up. 4 years ago, Trump claimed that the stock market would crash if Joe Biden was elected.
And you know what? I'm not so far away from that again, believe it or not. But if Biden gets in, the market will crash.
Okay, so this isn't the only time that Trump said this.
You will have a stock market collapse, the likes of which you've never had. You will have a collapse.
Okay. So Donald Trump has made that prediction. Joe Biden, just a few days ago, said this after exiting his coffin at the White House to make a statement.
Come over, you have seen her so late. Cure the economy.
What do you want your legacy to be? And Joe Biden says in a creepy haze, I got it. Okay, great. Maybe you could cure yourself from whatever horrible thing you are suffering from. Anyway, so Joe Biden's body double, says that he cured the economy. Let's go ahead and check in on so we've heard from Trump, we've heard from Biden. Both those guys have their own opinions. Let's go check on the markets, which don't lie.
Of what some would call history in the making.
Don't say that. We have never been down 1,000 points ever, not even intraday on the NASDAQ.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. Down 6% right from the get-go. This is heavy. Big tech, here we go. Look at them go down. Microsoft is down $20. That's 5%. Alphabet, 5%. Meta, 6%. Amazon, 6%. Apple, 9% down. Let's pull out Apple. This is interesting. A question for you.
Okay, so how fast do you think Camilla's team will delete this? How fast do you think it's going to take for them to actually delete this? Because Trump's right. The current situation. Stocks are falling like we're entering a global recession. Gold prices are falling like there's no volatility at all. The VIX is rising like markets are in 2020 and 2008 conditions. The last collapses. Oil prices are falling like demand is about to collapse. Treasury yields are falling like rate cuts are on the way. Tech stocks are falling like the AI bubble has burst. And this is a massive run to the sidelines. Everybody is saying, nope, we're screwed. The market is in total and complete free fall this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is collapsing. This is what you get when the market factors in Kamala Harris potentially becoming president. This is what's going on. The market is absorbing the reality that Kamala Harris may be up next, okay? We see the first circuit breaker of the 2020 stock market today. We may see our first circuit breaker, meaning they may actually stop trading on the stock markets. Never a great thing. Buckle up. The markets are in total free fall. They may actually halt all trading. Ooh, baby. Some of the smartest individuals in the investing space, legendary bankers and investors, Howard Lutnick, saying Japan is down 12%, India down 6%, Germany is way down, U.S. is really bad. There's a preview of the world markets without Donald Trump in the White House. None of this happens if Trump wins. Kamala and the markets don't go together. So yeah, this all kind of started with a massive drop in the stock market in Japan. And there's a lot of reasons for that are a little too complex for me to understand, but it has to do with them lending the yen out at 0% interest rates. And eventually all of that builds up and creates its own massive bubble, especially in a world that is so stressed already with over leveraging. The American economy is $35 trillion in debt. Their stock market is called the Nikkei, and it closed down 12% yesterday, the biggest drop in history. The index is down 25% since early July, so it's a total crash. That was a crash. It smelled like 1987. Today was relentless. Something bad is going to happen. Bitcoin also collapsing. People making graphics like these Harris for president. Yeah. Dow futures plunge 1,300 points. Everything's on fire. Russell futures down 6%. NASDAQ futures down 5%. S&P 500 down 4%. VIX index rises. This is volatility index. Rises above 60 for the first time since March. Oh, yeah. This is the only other time that it's been up above 60 was before the last two crashes. You can see here. This is 2020 and this is 2008. Meanwhile, RIP to your boy on X. Now would be the time for Donald Trump to return to X. Donald Trump, return to X. Come on, your account's just sitting there. Look at this. Beautiful account. 87 million followers. 88 million followers. Come on, return to X. The Trump economy is setting records. Long way up. However, if anyone but me takes over in 2020, I know the competition very well, there will be a market crash. Like nothing we've ever seen before. Keep America great. Ooh, baby. Donald Trump this morning now on Truth Social. Stock market crash. Job numbers are terrible. We are heading to World War III, and we have two of the most incompetent leaders in history. This is not good. Ooh, baby. Recession fears around the United States. Fears the U.S. is heading into recession. The global stock market plunge is collapsing. This is what it looks like in London and Tokyo. Oh, man. Stock markets around the world are seeing just pure nightmares. Bloodbaths. Taiwan, France. Maybe France could hire some of the people that performed the Olympics opening ceremony to run their stock market. Help. There's not a single company that has positive numbers today. Everything has been destroyed. It's all collapsing. It couldn't have come at a better time, actually, because we are 95 days away from the election, and this is a preview of things to come. This is what the markets do. The markets factor in risk. They are factoring in the risk of Kamala Harris becoming president. And now Bitcoin has collapsed down below 50. Remember when Bitcoin was going to 100? Yeah. You know, the moon, from a trajectory stand, it kind of depends. If you're going to the moon, it kind of depends on where the moon is when you're standing on Earth. What part of Earth you're on. So if you're going to the moon, you may actually be going down. And this is exactly where Bitcoin is heading right now. No hate. No hate. Okay? No hate. Breaking report, over 800 million of cryptocurrency has been liquidated in the past 24 hours. Oh, okay, so got it. So billions in liquidation. Again, okay, just checking. The tweet's still up. Okay, got it. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it. Inverse Jim Cramer. What a legend. Jim Cramer saying it's not the end of the world. Yeah, okay. Are we allowed to use the word bloodbath again? Oh, man. Just everything down double digits, right? So the Magnificent Seven. These are the Magnificent Seven that sort of like hold up the American stock market. It's all down double digits. Okay, so that number was wrong. Billions liquidated in cryptocurrency over the last 24 hours. Oh, man. Over $1 trillion has been wiped out from the U.S. stock market today. Man, $1 trillion. Okay. I put this up. How's this doing? Okay, it's got almost 1,000. Got 4,000 likes. Here we go. Global market factoring in the horrors of a Kamala Harris presidency. This is exactly what is going on. Uh-oh, says Elon Musk to Jim Cramer. The inverse Cramer is what it's called. But do you know that Kamala is brat? You know she's brat? Do you know it? We did it, Joe. Brighter days are ahead. The literal futures are actually a bloodbath. Okay? You guys like your little bloodbath hoaxes. Here they are. This is the second worst day since 1990. Strap in. Yeah, so everybody's saying that we're having historic crashes right now. We did it, Joe. We did it. This is a pretty good Biden Harris. Stop using Biden, though, right? By the way, Lockheed Martin, there's a massive defense contractor, is like skyrocketing right now because World War III, right? The market is so brat. We've never been down 1,000 points ever. Not even intraday on the NASDAQ. Ooh, baby. So buckle up. Remember, there's one person who told you the truth. There's one guy who told you the truth and predicted exactly what was about to happen correctly. And then there are people who, you legitimately wouldn't trust to be a cashier at a Wawa gas station. Like you wouldn't let these people run a garage sale for you. Why would you let them run your country? The largest economy in world history. Nope. This is the market factoring in idiocy. So buckle up and vote correctly. Again, I think this is going to be really, really bad for Kamala Harris, and they deserve it. These are the obvious results of their policies. Let's go. Let's win. 95 days. See ya.